Alright, hey everybody, it's another harvest day. Got a ton of tomatoes to get, eggplants, some squash, peppers. Let's see what we can get out of this garden. Let's start with these San Marzano tomatoes. Okay, as you can see, we already got a ton. Got a bowl here, my daughter got a bowl here. These chickens, these are all the gross ones that are gonna go to the chickens. So I got the red ones and now I have an orange variety. Let me get the orange ones too. There's not as many, but there's a decent amount. You can see a lot of these orange ones ended up like cracking, getting holes in them. San Marzano, that didn't really happen as much with the San Marzano. So I don't know if I'm gonna be growing these next year. Mostly going to the chickens this year. So we ended up finding some good ones too, but mostly cracked, so I don't think I'm gonna grow them. One thing I also would not grow again is this snake gourd. This thing basically took over the entire garden. What is that, miss?
I hope the bee got on the next flower.
Beautiful.
Flip it over and get it back up.
You see this snake gourd took over my whole garden. The other day I cut away like 50 pounds of this vine. It's just trellising over everything. And the gourds themselves are not amazing, so I don't think they're worth it. Maybe if you have like a very specific, some recipes in mind, then go for it. But I don't think I'm gonna bother with this next year. Clearing up some more of the snake gourd, you can see how kind of invasive it really is. Look at this taproot that's running. And it's just taken over everything. But as I was clearing this out, look what I stumbled upon. Looks like I found where one of my newer hens is laying. That's nice. I don't know how long they've been there. I'm just guessing that that biggest egg is the newest. But look at that. They look great. And they're nice and blue, but more of my hens are laying. So look at this pile I just got rid of the snake gourd, Indian snake gourd. It just really takes over. It gets, I think it wherever it touches the ground, it sends out new roots. It just climbs over everything, including my other squash and melons. It's just not a good idea. A couple other things is the leaves are super soft. So that's one nice thing about it. But a bad thing again is it has this weird smell to it. It's hard to describe. It's almost like Band-Aids, basically. You know, like the rubber part of a Band-Aid, how that smells? So it's probably toxic, but I have no idea if that's true or not. It just smells like you wouldn't want to eat it. You don't get that smell with the snake, like the gourd itself, but the leaves, when you're like touching them or like ripping all the stems and like trying to clear out your garden, you definitely get a whiff of that. And the chickens have no desire to eat it at all. Alright, so this is the harvest so far. 2 nice bowls of tomatoes, a gross garbage can of tomatoes for the chickens, and one pepper my daughter found. There's some other peppers too, but they didn't actually fully ripen, I don't think. Let's see, maybe I'm wrong. When I pulled back that snake gourd, I started finding some melons that were hidden. There's like 3 of them. They're pretty beat up though, but they're still attached to a vine, so we'll see how they do. Well, you know what? This pepper looks good. Nice. I forget the name of it. I'll put it up on the screen, but this is supposed to be like the sweetest pepper there is, or one of the top sweetest peppers. I put all the sweet peppers in the lower bed, so in case my daughter or son grab them, they won't get a nasty surprise. Well, there's a couple of them. Let me get these. I only end up taking a couple actually, because they're still a touch green. You can see it on that end there. Mostly red, but I want them to be as ripe as can be so they can be as sweet as can be. Let's see what else we can get. Here's a big ticket item. Zucchini rampicante. Yeah. These things get really big. A spider crawling up me. Basically, these you can eat them young when they're a lot smaller, or you can let them get like fully orange skinned and treat them more like a winter squash. Or you can pull them younger, treat it like a summer squash. This is a kind of an in-between. I do have some smaller ones that I could grab also, but I'm just gonna grab this guy for now. But look at that, full ring. All right, let's see what else we got. This slop bucket is getting a little heavy. We can give it to the chickens. Ready, ladies? They're probably getting sick of tomatoes, but some peppers in there too. What do you think? The chickens, they've been laying better too since the weather cooled down a little bit. It's only like a cool difference of like 10 degrees, but starting to tell the difference already. Their egg production went up. All right, so I just went ahead and harvested a bunch of other stuff instead of cutting here and there. My son's having a good time on the swing. But I got a bunch of shishito peppers. I've been liking them red. They got a nice sweetness to them. They're good raw or cooked. Got a nice, there's a canary bell pepper, I believe. Tons of paste tomatoes, bunch of cherry tomatoes, another patty pan squash. This is one of those snake gourds that I was talking about. I got one inside too. And this is the zucchini rampicante, which I haven't actually eaten one yet. I've only given away a couple. But look at that. That's another fat harvest. I still got the potatoes coming. Still got, what else do I got? More peppers I'm waiting to ripen. Still tomatoes are flowing. Cucumbers have tapped out on me. Maybe I'll buy another one from the local gardening center over here. But that's about it. Look at that. Now I gotta process all this somehow. Thanks for watching.